Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, Ajana. Thank you for coming today.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Miss Adeline. Thank you so much for inviting me today.
Please introduce yourself and tell us about your experience.
Alright, certainly. So my name is Adriana binti Elia Okasa, alias Mama Eli Faizal Okasa, and I have over 4 years of experience in corporate communications and public relations. In my previous role, I managed internal communications, media relations, and corporate campaigns. I was also involved in content development for social media and press releases. I'm so passionate about strategic communication and building strong relationships between organization and stakeholders.
Why do you want to join Sandarbi?
So, Sime Darby is recognized as one of the leading multinational companies in Malaysia with a strong corporate identity and reputation. I am very interested in contributing my communication expertise to a company that values sustainability, innovation, and stakeholder engagement. I also believe this role would allow me to grow professionally while contributing meaningful communication strategies.
Describe a successful campaign you've handled.
Alright, so in my previous company, I led a digital awareness campaign aimed at improving employee engagement during a corporate transformation project. So we introduced interactive content, weekly updates, and virtual town halls. As a result, employee participation increased significantly and internal survey feedback showed improved communication satisfaction.
How do you handle negative publicity about the company?
So, first, I would gather accurate information and assess the situation carefully before responding. Then, I would work closely with management to prepare a clear and transparent communication strategy. I believe honesty and professionalism are essential during crisis communication to maintain public trust.
So now, tell me about your leadership style.
Alright, so I believe in collaborative leadership. I encourage open communication, teamwork, and creative thinking. And I also believe it's important to support team members while ensuring goals and deadlines are achieved effectively.
So, what would you say about your biggest strength?
So, my strengths include strategic thinking and communication skills. I'm able to communicate effectively with different audiences and remain calm under pressure.
And your weaknesses?
I used to hesitate when delegating tasks because I preferred handling everything myself. However, I learned that trust and delegation are very important for team productivity and professional growth.
How do you actively overcome this tendency to handle everything yourself?
So, usually I would overcome it by implementing a structured delegation process.
Alright, so what does that mean?
Okay, whenever a new project begins, I would break it down into specific tasks and map them to my team members' individual strengths. So instead of micromanaging, I would set clear expectation up front and schedule brief regular check-ins. And from this, it would ensure that I stay informed on the progress without taking over, which empowers the team to take ownership and frees me up to focus on higher level strategic planning.
Adriana, where do you see yourself in future?
So I aim to grow into a leadership role in corporate communications where I can contribute to strategic decision making and organized reputation management.
If you are selected for this position, how would you contribute to Sandarbi?
So I will contribute by immediately applying my expertise in digital engagement and stakeholder management to elevate your current communication strategies. So my first priority would be to analyze our existing internal and external communication channels to identify areas for optimization.
Can you explain further?
All right, so okay. From there, I plan to develop targeted data-driven campaigns that not only amplify Sime Darby's commitment to sustainability, but also foster a more connected internal corporate culture. And by aligning my proactive media relations approach with your organizational goals, I aim to enhance the company's public reputation and ensure our messaging remains consistent and highly impactful across all platforms.
So, Adriana, do you have any question for us today?
I do actually. So, could you share more about the communication team's current priorities and future initiatives?
Currently, we are focusing on digital engagement and strengthening the stakeholder communication.
That aligns strongly with my experience and interests. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much for your time today, Adriana.
Thank you, Miss Adnin. I appreciate the opportunity and hope to hear from you soon.